Federal government of Nigeria has said that the flooding situation in Maiduguri, the Borno state capital, by far exceeded the estimates of the government, describing the current natural disaster in northeast state as the worst case since decades in the history of Nigeria. Vice President Kashim Shettima made this known on Tuesday when he visited Borno State to carry out spot assessment of the level of damages and remedial actions to the flood disaster in the state capital, Maiduguri, which numbers of houses, roads, bridges and public buildings including zoo have been submerged by floodwater caused by the collapse of the Alau Dam. Vice President Kashim Shettima said, "I am deeply devastated by the flood that has engulfed Maiduguri and its environs. My heart goes out to the families who have tragically lost their homes and livelihoods in this calamity. Our grief is shared, but so is our resolve to offer support and comfort as you begin to recover from this disaster. Now, more than ever, we are compelled as a nation to come together to overcome the losses suffered, and we are committed to finding lasting solutions to this recurring issue." The flood, which began over the weekend and worsened in the following days, was the direct result of excess water from the Alau Dam. The collapse of the spillways unleashed a significant surge of water downstream, causing widespread. Disaster Management Agency in Vietnam has confirmed that over 127 people were killed in a massive gusts of wind, landslides, heavy rain and floods caused by Typhoon Yagi that started on Saturday, 3 years after similar disaster occurred in the Asian country. A vehicle dashboard camera footage shows the exact moment the 30-year-old Phong Chau Bridge crumbled into the Red River in the northern province of Phu Do on Monday after Typhoon Yagi erupted in Vietnam. Terrifying footage also showed a massive landslide in Loc Yên inIen Be province in Vietnam. NC4, an independent global crisis reporting body, had on Monday reported that the Typhoon Yagi has dissipated into a tropical depression after making landfall over northern Vietnam, adding, "At least 20 people have been killed, 195 others have been injured, and 6 people were missing." Accordingly, the agency said a landslide that occurred near Thao Hong Den too has resulted in 6 deaths and 17 injuries. At least 17 people have been buried. At least 58 of the total injuries are from Quang Ninh province, and 20 are from Haiphong. An estimated 3,279 residential structures have sustained damage. Approximately 53,000 people in the coastal numbers of prison inmates have been reported to have escaped the Maiduguri Maximum Correctional Center holding some high-profile terrorists following the collapse of the Alau Dam, which the fast-spreading floodwater have submerged houses, bridges and displaced thousands of residents in Borno State. According to local media, shortly after the floodwater destroyed the wall fence of the prison, some inmates drowned, while many others swam their way out and escaped. Hausa reported earlier on Tuesday that there is prison break in Maiduguri following flooding, adding security forces fired shots in response. Another local media reported that the prison is Maiduguri Maximum Security Correctional Facility in the state's low-cost area of Maiduguri within the Maiduguri local government area of Borno State, adding the incident occurred early hours on Tuesday. Sharaha reporters reported that not fewer than 200 inmates have escaped after a devastating flood pulled down a prison wall in Maiduguri, the Borno state capital. An official of the Nigerian Correctional Center in Maiduguri told Sahara reporters on Tuesday that over 200 inmates escaped from the facility after a portion of the facility's perimeter fence was pulled down in the aftermath of the flood that ravaged the city on Tuesday. The official, who spoke on condition of anonymity, disclosed that some Boko Haram commanders helped
Bring you the news in a more digital way.